Hey guys, it's Patrick, and I wanted to wish all of my RunNinja friends who are running the Scotiabank Toronto Waterfront Marathon and Half Marathon this weekend all the very best. I know that this week is all focused on tapering and sort of winding down your training, and I just wanted to encourage you with a few of my do's and don'ts as you combat what's known as taper madness. So my first do is that you want to or do get plenty of sleep. There's such a thing as sleep loading. You want to be as rested as you possibly can come race day. So if there's all the possibility of cramming in just like that extra 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes every night, that actually goes a long way to making you feel that much more rested come race day, because most people will not sleep well the night before. You're just anxious, or maybe you're sleeping in a bed that's not your own if you head down to the city. So just sleep load if you can. Grab a cat nap, anything like that. All of those things will benefit you if you want to feel that much more rested come race day. You also know that in terms of do's, you can carbo load. A lot of people will do that in the last few days leading up to the race because carbs are your primary source of fuel. That's going to turn into glycogen, and that's going to be what helps you work hard through the course of the race. Just keep in mind that carbo loading, a gym would tell you that just by virtue of the fact that you taper, that you kind of wind down some of your workouts, that you're going to be carbo loading if you're eating normally anyway. And that's very true as well. I tend to like to over carbo load, and I'm not sure that I can actually go too far overboard with that, except when it comes to the night before. And they often schedule pasta dinners and that sort of thing on the Saturday night, especially for marathoners. That's just going to sit heavy in your stomach. So my recommendation would be try to avoid that. Eat light if you can on Saturday night. If you're going to get a big pasta dinner or something like that, you want to get that final carbo load in, do it the lunchtime before. So Saturday lunch is when you want to get your big carb meal in, and then eat something of lighter fare or a normal-ish meal for Saturday night. You can also potassium load if you're worried about cramping. That's, I mean, there's still, jury is out on what causes spasms and cramping, but I think bananas are always good. And if you eat a couple extra bananas this week, maybe one a day or something like that, or a couple a day, if you don't normally, then that actually goes into your potassium stores, and that will just help overall. There's nothing wrong with extra potassium, right? You can also hydroload if you're worried about being dehydrated. You don't want to go in bloated, so you don't want to just kind of chug liters and liters and liters like the night before or the morning of. You want to hydroload over the course of the week, so make sure that you're well hydrated. Drinking whatever. If it's your 8 cups, 10 cups, I'm a 16 cup a day kind of person of who consumes water. So you can do that. You can just hydro load over the course of the week, and that'll help you in terms of being well hydrated come race day. Also, do plan to know all the details that you need for race morning. So you're not scrambling on race morning. Where did I put my bib? Where's my chip? Where are those shorts that I really wanted, or the socks that I really planned to wear? Or how am I getting from where I park my car to the start line? Those are the things that you want to get sorted out so that you can approach the start line stress-free. So get that sort of planning done ahead of time, and that'll go miles in terms of serving you well. Here's my couple of don'ts. One is, don't try to cram in additional training. At this point, you've done what you can do, and I hope that it's you've done well. So don't try to get in that extra workout. Don't think that if you go a few extra miles on your your longest run for this week, or you throw in that extra speed interval, that's going to pay dividends, because honestly, it's not. What it's going to do is it's going to tire you out. What you want to do this week is you want to run so your legs don't just feel sluggish or heavy, and you want to get some fast runs in, even if it's just like strides, like a 40, 60 meter like sprint at the end of an easy workout or something like that. You get some of those in, and that just keeps your turnover ready so that when you step on the start line and you push on the gas pedal, that your legs know what they're doing and that it feels familiar rather than, oh, wait, the last 3 weeks, all we've done is just kind of go at a really mediocre, slow pace. So, but don't think that if you put in a hard workout now, between now and start time, that it's going to turn into something, because it's not. You're going to reap the dividends for that maybe in a few weeks, which is far too late. So you'll just end up maybe even using up some of those carbs that you were trying to store. Don't spend too much time on your feet on Saturday. The big expo at the Scotiabank Waterfront Marathon in Toronto, my recommendation is go get your bib, get out of there, rest up. Throw on Netflix, grab a good book, just take it easy, because I think that's going to serve you even better than marching around and looking at all the stuff that you're not going to buy that's overpriced anyway. And don't fret about the things that you cannot control. The weather, that's going to be out of your hands, and it's going to affect everybody the same way. Don't worry about, if somehow things get bunged up on the day and your GI tract, it seems off, or you do experience spasms, or, there are so many things that, especially in the marathon, but the half marathon, I want to respect it too. Those are long distances, and anything can happen over the course of that race. So control the things that you can control, like your training. You've done that. Let her be. But there are also all sorts of things that you can control, like getting to the start line as stress-free as possible, as wet rested, as hydrated, as fueled up, all those sorts of things. But there are so many things that are out of your control, and you know what? Just let it go. You trust yourself, trust your training, and go out there and have fun. So anyway, I hope that's helpful for you guys. We're rooting you on from here at home. So I like Mike, Rad, Kara, Eugen, Chad, Jillian, Michelle, Dave Culver, my friend. I don't think that I've forgotten anybody, but if I have, I apologize. All you Run Ninjas, go get them and represent well here at the Scotiabank Toronto Waterfront Marathon this weekend.